Doing double duty tonight as guest singer and sidekick, ladies and gentlemen, it is Leon Monty. Good evening, Leon. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Good evening to you, Paul.
Good evening. All right, let's get to our opening thoughts if we could. The Bristol County Sheriff's Office added 3 new canines to the staff. Xero, Eros, and Odin. There they are right there. I mean, these dogs are amazing, Leon. You know, they can sniff out drugs, they can find illegal weapons, but they didn't tell you about the dogs that didn't quite make the cut. Now take a look at this guy, Perky. Yeah, Perky didn't quite make the cut.
What's the matter with him?
He spends his time locked in a room watching Animal Planet with that look on his face. We're not quite sure what the heck is going on in there. Poor Perky, he just can't get out of there. And then there's Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty just can't get over his infatuation with his Toyota Corolla. Where's my Corolla? Where's my Corolla?
Wow.
Didn't quite make the canine team. Just couldn't get over the hump, I guess. Anyway, all right, enough of that. Well, you know, the Mass Department of Transportation is changing all the highway exit numbers. This is going to mess me up. You know, I got used to all the exit numbers, but if they are going to do it, they should make them easy to remember. For example, let's say there was like a CVS near an exit. That could be like to go to the store, it's exit 4. If you want to go to Freetown, like out in the sticks, it could be exit 6. Now, if you want to drink at the sleazy establishment, to go to the dive, it's exit 5. I think in our case we have like 5A, 5B, 5C, 5D. Well, you know, a former U.S. Postal Service employee was actually convicted of fraud for stealing payments made at the post office. Really crazy. So that means like if you bought some stamps, you actually put the money in his pocket. Now, until he got caught, he thought he was giving the taxpayers a licking. Until he got caught, he thought he had us by the package. But he didn't have us by the package. We finally caught him, so good for the authorities. Well, speaking of package, there is an injectable male contraceptive now on the market. Did you hear about this, Leon?
I didn't hear anything about it.
Well, that's why you're here, because you can get educated on New Bedford Guide Weekly. You can get injected in the groin, and that means you can't get a woman pregnant for about 12 years.
Oh, no.
Now, you know how this works? You get the injection, and then you walk around like this for 12 years. And then you can't do anything anyway. In fact, here's a guy right here who got the injection, Bobby Belingish. Bobby Belingish got the injection, and poor Bobby, he just has not been the same. Well, you know, Leon, it's great to have you here tonight. I know you are jumping in there, and, you know, I was going to say, ladies and gentlemen, it's Pitbull.
Yeah.
And the ceiling can't hold us. No, it's Leon. I like that look, though. I like that look.
Well, I like it, too. I have no choice.
And the shirt you got from Ghana, we're going to talk about that, too. You just look fantastic tonight.
Thank you.
Great to have you with us here tonight. You know, there's one thing I didn't know about you. You are one of 9 kids. Is that insane?
Yeah, I am one of 9 kids.
I can't believe it. 9 kids?
I am one of 9, and my mother was the youngest of 9, and she had 9.
I have a feeling that you were one of the mischievous ones on the...
Why do you have that?
I don't know. I just have that feeling. I can tell. Little Leon,
Yeah,
you better like pull it together, you know.
I was a little bit.
And then you spent years as a drummer, which means you're out on the road and you had the groupies and the whole thing.
Well, I was on the road.
Leon!
Something like that.
Hey, Leon Monty. But for right now, let's go to the picture of the week. And, you know, we have some great pictures around, and, you know, we always encourage people to, bring the pictures. And this one is the top of Brooklawn Park, sunrise and trees, sent in by Maximilian Woodis. There's Maximilian. I can't even believe that that's Brooklawn Park. But, you know, there are so many beautiful shots that you can take in our area. And if you have one, just send them to us here at New Bedford Guide Weekly, and perhaps you'll have the picture of the week.